for you coming up.
Here we go.
Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Phoenix Suns here in Phoenix. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sidelines. Malone's shot good. Now that we are well into the season, Clark, what would you say to teams that have struggled so far?
First and foremost, Kevin, there's still time to get things turned around. You can't get too caught up in that train of thought of panicking and being overly concerned about the present. Stay the course, and you've got to start winning games. There's no doubt about that.
Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, cleaning up the glass and sending it right back down. Malone earning an extra possession for his team.
Hornacek right side. Six to shoot. Off target at the rim. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Stockton passes to Malone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it's really tough to go up against Malone because he's so big and strong, which is why the defense oftentimes is forced to foul him.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw drops for Malone.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a four-man.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
You never want to miss free throws. It's a 15-foot shot with 0 defense. As easy as it gets.
Johnson kicks to Marley. He's looking for West and finds him.
A part of Marley's game he is focused on? Playmaking. Putting work in on it.
Johnson against Stockton. On the wing, Malone. Back to Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. Chambers the pass to Johnson. And here's Marley. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
This is Marley at his best, shooting with confidence off the catch.
Stockton looking around. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Malone. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Edwards. And there's the drive. Good on the bucket.
Terrific drive, but a better finish.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Hornets. Johnson outside. All alone. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, watching Johnson focus in on his teammates, he does a really nice job, I think, of sensing and feeling when his guy is open.
Utah calls timeout. Bailey's checked in for Utah. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Utah. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Suns, a couple spots below. Over to the wing. Eaton the pass to Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. 5 on the clock. Malone in the corner. Over Chambers. Utah the rebound. With the clock winding down. And the jam by Karl Malone.
The flush. Malone is another level athlete.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. 4-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season. Malone against Chambers. Pass to Marley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Versatile scorer. Never know if Marley will pull up or dart past you.
The Suns shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Marley has one of the cooler names around the league, known as Thunder Dan, a real fan favorite.
And the Suns making a change here. Ceballos is checked in. Both free throws good from Marley. Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Marley against Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Pass to Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Over Chambers. He shoots again. Again, Malone missing.
And he knows he's got to convert in these situations. No excuse given the limited defense on him.
Hornacek outside. Here's Marley. Kept alive. Here's Chambers. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Pass to Malone. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Some changes for Phoenix. Berry's checked in, and it's Dumas in for Chambers. Brownie's checked in for the Jazz. Malone comes in for John Stockton. .109 left in the first quarter. Malone gets the bucket.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Hornacek outside. To the paint. There's Ceballos. Rebounded by Bailey.
He gets the ball in close to the hoop, but is just unable to finish the job.
That one drops for him. Malone's got 9.
Great work from Malone, using his muscle to fight through the contact on the way up.
Pass to Ceballos. Back to Hornacek. Corner shot. That one falls.
That's a money play for this team. Hornacek in a catch and shoot.
Jazz leading by 4. Malone looking around. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Utah.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage level.
Here's Murdoch. He has yet to score. Fires, high post, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Malone's got the lead up to 6 now for Utah. Johnson outside. And Commissioner David Stern expanding the NBA's reach, Mike. Last season, it was the first North American sports league to hold regular season games overseas. And it got a lot of attention.
Yeah, the Jazz and Suns facing off in Tokyo. Stern also pushing for NBA players to take part this summer in Barcelona. That would be a dream come true.
Here's Murdoch following the basket by Kevin Johnson. Murdoch passes to Bailey. Fades back. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Suns trail by 4. Johnson outside. Pass to Perry. And here is Johnson. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Here he goes. That's tipped. Benoit. He's covered by Dumas. Here's Murdoch. Malone looking around. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a talented shooting guard. I love whenever Malone looks to score inside, too.
And the Suns call time.
Start it.
West outside. West a screen on Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Marley against Edwards. On the wing, Malone. Edwards looking it over. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. Chambers is checked in for the Suns. Hornacek comes in for Ceballos. John Stockton, he's checked in for the Jazz. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson dishes to West. West a screen on Edwards. Marley against Edwards. Marley passes to West. And the dunk by Mark West.
And although he's undersized, he makes up for it with incredible vertical. You love to see him put his athleticism to great use.
Now here's Stockton. Still scoreless. Malone left side. Pass to Malone. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. And 11 points for Karl Malone.
Few guys better inside than Karl Malone.
Johnson kicks to Marley. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And it's Utah with the rebound. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game to match up against Golden State. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nice connection right there. Bailey using his size to his advantage, converting the alley-oop.
Johnson against Stockton. 1:44 left to play in the first half. Chambers the pass to West. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Marley.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Ceballos is checked in for Johnson. First free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Suns trail by 7. Chambers kicks to Hornacek. Pass to Mark. Shoots the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Malone passes to Eaton. Malone a screen on Chambers. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. .55 seconds left now here in the second. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Now here's Marley. He's got 8. Now here's Stockton. Outside Edwards. Pass to Malone. Over Marley. 5 to shoot. Stockton against Hornacek. A shot by Stockton, no good.
Zero reason to rush here. No hurry. Make sure this is the last possession of the period.
Be patient, wait it out.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such a difficult assignment. Tom Chambers giving defenders fits.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
When you think of Chambers, his scoring comes to mind first. He gets it done in a variety of ways.
And he sinks the second. 9 seconds left in the first half. Stockton outside, puts up a deep 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
He found his rhythm in the first half, putting up a bunch of points.
And hopefully he can maintain that tempo, because now his team is counting on him to keep it up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now here's Johnson. Here's Hornacek. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Marley. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper. Marley's got 10 points in the game.
A guy with Marley's range can make the mid-range work. Just has to dial it in a little.
Stockton the bounce pass. Malone. Phoenix grabs the miss. Chambers got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hornacek. It's good. This game is all even. Hornacek's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, they could have gave up and thrown up the white flag, but instead, they've scratched and clawed their way back into it.
A real testament to how much these guys believe in themselves. Even when they're down and things look hopeless, they kept plugging away.
So it's the Jazz now after the Suns pick up 2. Yep, that one goes in there.
Making it look easy right now. When Malone catches fire, he's hard to put out.
Johnson against Stockton. Now, here's Johnson. Guarded close. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get John Stockton.
He's got the quick twitch when he's got that rock in his hands. Johnson draws the bump right there.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops.
You know, Johnson is a superb scorer, an effective combo guard who can get it going in a hurry.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Malone outside. Outside Edwards. Pass to Malone. For the lead. A rebound by the Jazz. Malone's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson against Stockton. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Stockton. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, here's West. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's slammed in by Malone.
Watch out below. It's the mailman.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Stockton. Chambers with a screen on Stockton. Here's Johnson into the lane. Count the basket. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Hey, when you're defending KJ, you got to back up a little bit to account for his tremendous acceleration.
Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Aggressive move. That's an easy 2 points most of the time.
Here's Chambers. He can't get that one. Nice defense from Malone. The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Stockton outside. Back to Edwards. Driving in, and the shot is good. Edwards got his 2nd bucket tonight. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Phoenix making some changes. Berry's checked in, and it's Dumas in for Chambers. And Utah also making a switch. Bailey's checked in for Edwards. .153 left in the third. Dumas against Malone. Hornacek outside. 6 to shoot. Takes a shot at the elbow. Eaton grabs the miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Stockton dishes to Malone. Here's Bailey. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Malone in the post. He's guarded by Marley. The shot's good from Eaton.
So difficult trying to keep Eaton off the glass. Using his massive size there.
Stockton against Hornacek. Pass to Dumas. Here's Ceballos. Scoreless thus far. Dumas no good. Stockton outside. Now here's Malone. Ceballos covering. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, Malone is just so strong. Even when he gets hit, he stays with the shot nicely.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The Suns making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
.24 seconds left to play in the third. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Here's Ceballos. There's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Malone.
That's an excellent move inside, keeping pace here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Murdoch. Floats one up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Johnson. Here's Ceballos. Back to Johnson. Here is Dumas. Shot clock at 6. Ceballos against Malone. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ceballos has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns. Here's Murdoch. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Brown with a screen on Johnson. Here's Murdoch. And it's hauled in by Dumas. The Suns trailing. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. Credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Marley's checked in for Phoenix. And he can't hit the second. The Jazz shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Edwards. It's Brown on the wing. Jazz passing it around. Here's Murdoch. Shoots from the line. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Ceballos. Down low. Here's Perry. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 1.
Points they needed right there. You like the fact that he took it right to the rim.
High percentage look at an important juncture in this game.
The Jazz call timeout. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Here's Malone. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Eaton the pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Screen by Malone. On the wing, Malone. That's short off the rim. The Suns leading. Like the offense has been on point.
Great timing, great communication. Hard to get stops against them now.
Here's Murdoch. Pass to Eaton. Nails the baby hook.
Good work from Eaton. Getting ideal positioning inside right there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns.
Timeout.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The Suns call time. So both teams making some changes here. Hornacek outside. West a screen on Malone. It's Hornacek on the wing. He's covered by Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hornacek kicks it to West. Makes it off the glass. And the Suns lead by 1.
Boy, nice dish that time by Hornacek. Doing a good job finding his open teammate.
Jazz have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Malone outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From down in the low post, it goes. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Chambers. Nice D from Malone. For Utah, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and there it is for them. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Johnson outside. Pass to Hornacek. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
If you allow Hornacek a look from there, it's almost like a layup for him.
Now here's Stockton. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Suns. Chambers got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. West a screen on Stockton. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Malone. The Jazz shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Back to Stockton. Malone, a screen on Johnson. Malone right side. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 20 points for Karl Malone.
And how about Malone coming up clutch right there? The mailman does indeed deliver.
top Hornacek, guarded by Malone. Chambers against Malone. Fires from deep. John Stockton with the rebound. Here's the Jazz with the ball. 3-point lead. To the middle. Malone in the post. Defended by Chambers. Malone misses.
Well, there's still an opportunity to get back, but it will not be easy.
Yeah, they need scores and stops here to close the gap.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Johnson surveying the floor. Got it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Now that is how you come through when it matters most.
He has ice in his veins. Biggest shot of the game, and he converts it.
Yeah, that's a good play. I mean, fouling there in hopes of staying alive in this one, that's the right play.
They need every second they can get at this point. Do whatever they can to come back.
Shoot two.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering big time at the line. They're now up 3 with not much time left on the clock. What a performance.
The Suns call time. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
This is a tricky situation. I mean, they need to get some kind of bucket to stay alive. They got to do it fast, though.
Either a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2 here. The Jazz call timeout. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. The Suns call time. And what's their best move at this point?
I think they should have prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a 3. Of course, the defense will be defending the line, but nobody said it was going to be easy. You got to try to find a way. Got to get a 3. It's going to be hard to get a good look, but they need a 3.
Yeah, the defense is ready for it. He'll be defending line.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
The Jazz call timeout. Here's Stockton. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Johnson with it. West outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Marley. 6 on the shot clock. A miss that time would have put him up. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Stockton outside. Back to Malone. And the mailman slams it down.
Oh, the big man putting some extra spice on that one. Malone with the explosive jam.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Malone.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Johnson outside. Pass to Hornacek for the three. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Tipped away. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Johnson. Stockton can't get it to go. Suns trail by 3. Chambers the pass to Johnson. Chambers against Edwards. Chambers kicks to Hornacek. Johnson in the corner. And he makes that one.
Look at KJ simply outworking the defense, making the interior contact a non-issue.
Utah shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Now here's Stockton. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what coach wants to see in a close game.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. West setting the pick for Johnson. Down low. Kicks it out to Hornacek. Johnson outside. Chambers with a screen on Stockton. Johnson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Utah leading. On the wing, Stockton. He's guarded by Marley. Stockton outside. Here's Malone. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Chambers. Pass to Hornacek. Now Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Trying to make something happen there. They have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Yeah, would have been better to use it on the floor, not on the shot. But the foul had to come one way or another.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
This game just feels like it could come down to the wire. So that is just the kind of success they need to have at the free throw line.
The Jazz call timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, you know, there's enough time on the clock, I think, to go 2 for 1 here.
And I think the key thing, probably what coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important they convert here.
Now here's Malone. Outside Edwards. Malone passes to Malone. It falls!
late here in the quarter. They still have a foul to give.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad strategy to use it if they need to.
The Suns call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
I think this is where your coaching is really important, so important. They need a good play drawn up.
A chance to take the lead, drawing up a play to make it happen.
And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Hornacek. He's off from 3.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. And overtime.